Welcome to our 2025 Falcons Acrobatics and Tumbling season preview. Being joined by the fourth coach in program history, that being Caitlin Lowry, named the interim head coach as of a couple of months ago. Let's start there. And you didn't come here initially to be the head coach, and then you became the interim head coach. How crazy have the last couple of months been for you?
Yeah, it's been super crazy. It's been an amazing opportunity. Obviously, it's been a lot to take on, a lot on my plate, but it's just such a blessing, and I'm super excited.
So how have you gone about preparing being the head coach? If you had to talk to former coaches, how have you gone about just preparing for the season?
My former coach at West Liberty has been super helpful. I've been able to reach out to her. I have a mentor coach down at UTBU, so I definitely have a good community around me giving me advice and things like that. So.
You mentioned you competed at West Liberty. Tell us about your acrobatics and tumbling background.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I competed there for 4 years. I have experience as top base and tumbler, so I feel like that's a good starting point when it comes to coaching.
Absolutely.
I've done almost all of the spots, competing in inversion pyramid and things like that. So.
Bringing that jack of all trades, and you go back, prior to West Liberty, did you know anything about acrobatics and tumbling, or how did you get involved in the sport to begin with?
So I did gymnastics before college, and then when I was a junior, I didn't do gymnastics anymore, and one of my coaches had a former acro and tumbling athlete, told me all about it, and I was just hooked from there.
So when your career came to a close, did you know you wanted to get into coaching?
Yes, I've been coaching gymnastics since I was young, so I feel like that's always been kind of part of me. And then whenever I graduated this past May, I was like, I'm not done to say goodbye to this sport, so yeah.
So how do you go about then, getting to know the athletes, but then also knowing where each athlete might fit on this team?
Yeah, we've been able to kind of look at that during practice. The athletes have been really good this year about advocating for themselves and kind of letting me know their strong points as I've come in this new. So we have a really good relationship right now where they're kind of helping me out as well, so that's been awesome.
So what have you seen so far in practice?
We have a lot of good stuff going on. We have really strong pyramids going this year, so I'm super excited about that. We have a lot of freshmen, so that's been super fun. Me learning how to coach, and then definitely a younger team has been super cool, and the seniors on the team have really stepped up in leading them.
I always enjoy the team event. Is that something you guys start to prepare for now, or is that ongoing in developing?
Yeah, we started that in the fall semester, so that's been going. But we're definitely working on putting different pieces into that and then getting the endurance that comes to do that kind of routine, so we're working on that.
Season starts for real coming up on the 9th of February against Adrian at 12 o'clock here inside the John Book Fieldhouse. Let's wrap it up with this question. For this team, to be successful, what do you want to see, from meet to meet to meet? What do you want to see from this team this season?
Yeah, I just want them to focus on themselves. They've overcome a lot, obviously, getting a new coach and things like that. So just focusing on themselves, improving from meet to meet, and I think they can go pretty far this season.
Well, Coach, thanks a lot for your time. All the best this season.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And for more on the acrobatics and tumbling team, be sure to stay tuned to CUWFalcons.com.